paper, which makes me love you more. We've got the shaved head thing going. We're so much alike. We can be BFFs. She's so awesome, and give it up for y'all. This is hard to do in front of thousands of people, so come on. Come on, Miranda.
Good enough. What a funny little phrase. Most of the time mentioned out of comparison or pain. An ambiguous, arbitrary, imperfect measurement that is used to quantify whether one is adequate, often mentally preceded by the words, "I'm not." There's a standard we pursue, this enough we try to reach, and though we'd like it to be true, this inner beauty that we preach, when you boil it down, we're more shallow than that. Trading intelligence for someone less fat, compromising kindness for eyes more blue, legs that are longer, a waist that size too. And even when you have that checklist of qualities, there will always be someone who's more what you ought to be. You become more of a counterfeit and less what you want to be as you become a commodity at the expense of your modesty. And let's just pretend you've made the cut in the temporary process of being societally perfect. You've accomplished your goal of fitting into a box that's so small and artificially constructed, even Barbie would be uncomfortable. But how do you feel when all you're good for is a childish 15 minutes of play, collecting dust while you're on display? You're fun for a while, then put away like a trophy reminiscent of the good old days. Your number chalked up on a board like a tally, and you gave away casually your body, your heart, your entire mentality that resembled any form of frugality, because this one seemed to have no commonality to all the others and their vulgarity. But now with your clothes on, in all actuality, you've exhausted his kindness and hospitality, because he doesn't care if your miscongeniality, that boy you so loved, reduced you to a novelty. And eventually, you're yesterday's hottest trend, reinforcing all good things must come to an end. We buy into the concept that nothing is permanent, not beauty, not love, so commitment's not worth it. You forfeit your soul, sacrifice your whole self in exchange for cheap sex and a spot on his shelf. And the more you try to be exactly what he wants, you think, surely he can't ignore me, I've given all that I've got. But let me tell you, he doesn't deserve what you are. You're inherently worth it. Don't let him tell you you're not. And let me just say, although it took me a while, I'm beautiful and strong and have a reason to smile, and you do too. I could compile a list of all the reasons to have self-confidence, but really this is just a long, complex process of reprogramming your heart to feel value and love, because you are valuable and you are loved. So forget your mainstream influenced appearance. Embrace that thing in you that defies all aesthetics. Embrace that joy while you're here on this earth, because if you have joy, you believe you have worth. So next time he tries to put you into a box for short-lived pleasure that will only lead to the comparison of you to another, remember, you are not made of plastic. You are made of dignity, of poise, and of grace. You are made of the struggles and obstacles you face. You are made of endless potential of what you can become with purpose, intention, unconditional love. And when your fear has subsided and doubt comes undone, you will stand on your own, beyond good enough.
Still, Miranda, and you've now made me emotional. I mean, give it up for Miranda, y'all. That is hard to get up in front of. She calls that society's box. We're gonna post it if she'll allow us, because I think it's such an important message. Thank you so much, baby. I mean, was that not the coolest thing? I was sitting there, like, watching, and y'all playing with it was like even more emotional. So screw y'all, because now I'm all crying. But it was so awesome. I've never seen anything like that. So I thought it was kind of special, and I hope y'all enjoyed that. But this, she's good. Didn't you feel like I was like, yes, I can totally do that. I'm like happy and married, I have no problems, but I was like, yeah. But anyway, this next song I'm gonna do for y'all.